This goldfish, longing for freedom, wants to break out. It escapes when the fish tank is being filled with water, but accidentally gets swept into the drain by the rushing current. It flows continuously downward through the curved drainage pipes and finally lands in a water reservoir. But before it can rest, the current carries it into the dark sewers. The goldfish struggles desperately, ultimately gets flushed into the ocean at the city's edge. Arriving with it is a pile of household garbage. Facing the vast ocean for the first time, the goldfish is frightened by the unfamiliar environment. It slides along the seaweed into the soft coral clusters, but soon its attention is drawn to the unknown creatures here. A catfish mother is taking her children for a walk. The goldfish curiously approaches to say hello but gets scared away by one of the cubs roaring at it. The goldfish accidentally enters a large clamshell where a turtle clam lives. The turtle clam curses at the goldfish. Soon the goldfish encounters a large lobster, but it doesn't seem willing to acknowledge it and immediately chases the goldfish away. At that moment, a little creature that looks like both a seahorse and a donkey appears before the goldfish. The goldfish immediately approaches wanting to make friends, but the creature is too timid and hides behind the large seahorse donkey. The seahorse donkey is eating grass. Seeing the goldfish approach, it immediately spits out countless bubbles, driving the goldfish out of its territory. The goldfish hides behind a rock, feeling wronged and not knowing where to go, but it doesn't notice that it's already been targeted by a monster. Seeing the goldfish approach, the hermit crab, which has been lurking for a long time, immediately extends its sharp pincers and attacks the goldfish frantically. Fortunately, the goldfish quickly hides inside a conch shell. It intends to escape by disguising itself as a sea snail, but when passing a branch, its disguise gets knocked off. The hermit crab sees through its trick immediately, but the goldfish doesn't realize this itself. Unknowingly, climbs onto the tentacle of a giant octopus. The hermit crab wants to sneak attack from behind but accidentally alerts the giant octopus. Knowing it's no match for the octopus, it has to give up its prey. At this moment, the goldfish has arrived in front of the giant octopus. Upon seeing this enormous creature, it turns and flees in fright, but the giant octopus uses the suckers on its tentacles to firmly grip the goldfish. The goldfish struggles desperately and then hides behind a large rock, not knowing that two of the octopus's tentacles have followed. During the escape, thanks to its agile movements, the goldfish actually makes those two tentacles stick together. Just as it's about to breathe a sigh of relief, turns around and sees the hermit crab again. It turns out the crab has been waiting outside. Now it waves its pincers again to attack the goldfish, but this time is different from before. A predator larger than the hermit crab appears. The green shark swallows it in one gulp and then chases after the goldfish. Fortunately, there's an abandoned shipwreck nearby. The goldfish lures the green shark into the cabin and then gets it stuck at the narrow exit. The green shark struggles free with force. The goldfish leads it into the dense golden coral cluster. The green shark pokes its head out from the coral. The goldfish has already taken the bubble elevator and is rising toward the surface. The unwilling green shark continues its pursuit, even commanding the hermit crab in its mouth to attack the goldfish fiercely. In an instant, the bubble is punctured and disperses into thousands of tiny bubbles. At the same time, the goldfish wakes up from its nightmare and falls off the chair. It looks around at the familiar surroundings and realizes that everything that just happened was an illusion. The goldfish breathes a sigh of relief. From now on, it never wants to escape again.